Hey dudes, how's it going? It's Meg. Recently, lilsimsie came out with a berry veggie legacy challenge, and I haven't done anything as a legacy challenge yet on Sims 4, nor have I posted any Sims 4 videos yet, so I've decided to just combine that and do the brand new very veggie challenge. And the very veggie challenge is, like I said, a legacy challenge where you'll be watching after 10 generations of very veggie like Sims. It's all very color based with color themes based on the vegetable in question. Starting with broccoli here. As you can see, I kind of went a little overboard on the broccoli thought, but she's very cute. And it is a rags to riches style of legacy challenge. So when we arrive on our lot, we'll be going down to $0 and making everything very hard on her. But that's fine because it'll get a lot easier later. Let's see here. The primary goal, fun. Just to have fun. That's all I want to do is have fun with this. And I'm not used to not giving my Sims any, base stats, because I already find them very difficult to deal with without them being smart to start with. So this is going to be interesting. So the general rules are, you got to start with one young adult founder Sim. Dress your Sim to match their assigned color and theme and vegetable. Use the assigned traits and aspirations per your generation and whatever vegetable they are. Choose your own likes and dislikes. Move to an empty lot and go to 0 on your money. You will be playing through 10 generations and complete all the listed goals per each one. If I'm missing a required career trait, I can substitute it with something familiar because they're just going for, vibes on this one. So if you, stay close to the vibes, I think that's all that really matters. I can move to other neighborhoods, and I got to dress and my Sim and their housing in the color and theme. Let's see. The founder Sim will have children, and you'll choose one of those children as your heir to become the next vegetable. The next generation officially begins once you complete the roles of the previous generation and the heir has become a young adult. There are no specific rules to who must become the heir. Some people prefer organized methods, like firstborn and whatnot. But since I guess it's based on vibes, I'm not sure if they have to be your blood or not. I wonder if I could adopt as well. I do like adopting. Alright, so what we have here is Generation 1. This is my broccoli. This is Barisica Nightshade. And for broccoli, it says, Generation 1 broccoli. Vegetables spend a lot of time outside staring at the sky. You notice the way the sunlight filters through the leaves. You hear how the wind sings. You watch the sky paint a picture every night in the sunset because you're basically homeless and living outside under the stars at this point. Nature is beautiful and you want to capture it. You become an artist and dedicate your life to honing your craft and sharing it with others. Color theme is dark green, which I have here, nice dark green. There wasn't really a dark green hairstyle, so I had to go with the lighter broccoli look, but it's pretty nice. Creative, art lover, and I didn't have high maintenance, so I went with practice makes perfect. That was the closest thing I could think of to high maintenance. And then it says Lord or Lady of the Knit. But I also noticed, since this is supposed to be like, you don't get a regular job with the first generation broccoli, you get a business. So Little Simsie said you could switch Lord or Lady of the Knit if you have businesses and hobbies to, let's see, where is that? Where's it? Esteemed entrepreneur, I believe. And we'll do that. And say for career, it wants no formal career. Run a small business selling your crafted goods. Achieve a okay, so the additional roles are achieve a 5-star business, max the wellness skill, which I don't have, so we'll have to pick another skill that pertains to what they're doing. Maybe I could substitute that with fitness. And max 3 artistic skills of your choice. I believe I have cross stitch, knitting, because I was going to do Lord and Lady of the Knits, but we also are doing businesses. So we got pottery and painting, and I wanted to do photography, and we also have tattooing as an art. And just to keep her from gaming constantly, I put a negative on the gaming. So I think I'll have her do photography and painting, and fishing, and digging for like gem spots for beginning money. I think that would be best. Those will be, I think pottery and photography and painting will be my 3 max skills I'm working towards. And let's see, the pack requirements were Nifty Knitting, Spa Day, and Businesses and Hobbies. I don't have Spa Day. I do have Nifty Knitting and Businesses and Hobbies. I am switching Businesses and Hobbies, mostly on the second part there, and so I'm replacing the aspiration with esteemed entrepreneur instead, to work with what little packs I have to start with here. And I think that will be good. Not really good at editing, so unfortunately I don't have any of the cute pictures or anything to show you for this pack. But I think we'll start here on our very veggie legacy challenge with Barisica Nightshade, and her artistic career underneath the stars. So let's get started with beautiful Nightshade and her lovely woodsy green colors. Alright, so I want to go somewhere pretty. I'll go to Ravenwood. It's got that, gloomy, overcast, gorgeous look for photography, and we'll kind of move in towards the city here. It's really pretty over here during the day, and a lot of people gather in the center that we could just take pictures of anyone who comes by for money. And we're going to make sure we bulldoze the lot because she really has to have nothing there. Nothing for our girl to start with. Just the dirt under her feet and in her fingernails, and like a real broccoli, just straight in the dirt. Oh. There we go. Excellent. Okay, now that we've made purchase, I'm going to pop back, and before fishing for some items, I think we'll go searching for frogs. because that could be pretty lucrative. And if I find a frog I like, I can keep it in the place and make beautiful little froggy music to my ears for relaxation. Let's see, I know there are more spots for frogs around here. Where are they? Where are those froggy spots? See, it's a pretty bench. There's that mysterious merchant is out and about. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's one right there. And see, I don't think I can look in there. I might be able to. No, that's just a sitting spot for now. Okay. Let's see. There's a dig spot over here. There's another frog. There's another frog right here. And we can mate them. Sell the extra frog. Alright. I think that's it for this area. Let's hone in on our girl here. Doing good, doing good. Got one eggplant frog. Very nice. Alright, double time. Excellent. Dirt surfer frog. Should mate those two together. Look at her marching along. Alright. Find anything good in here, we'll just sell it. We did, we got a sapphire, it's $18, that's pretty good. Oops. You know what? We've already messed up. Gotta put that down to a 0, so. Turn your cheats on. Veggie. There you go, and then you drop it to a nothing. Perfect. There we go. Lost that $18, but that's what we get for forgetting to drop our money to that 0. Alright, continue with the frogs, my girl. Continue with those frogs. Very nice. A leafy frog. She hasn't even seen this one over here. Oh no, that's the one she was going for. Okay. My bad. So really nothing else. I can travel elsewhere. Or make her fish for it. I could make her fish for it. Alright. Looks like we got a mysterious time capsule. Open that up. There we go. Got a little DJ candy. You can sell that, and then we're gonna breed with this eggplant, and then we'll just sell these two, and then we'll breed these two later. Running off to read an epitaph. Alright, looks like everyone has come by to say hello, so I should send her home. I don't know why she won't go home. Okay, hold on. Let me forcibly walk her all the way home. Because the neighbor has shown up with food. And it's free food. And you know she's going to be hungry soon. All right, girl, you go get that free food. You go say hello. All right, we're going to run you home. We're going to stiff triple step you home. All right. There she goes. She made it.
Wavu, Ruskan Lampima, Muchi Pichi, Snubara, Dubna Timfi, Watamini
Show
Shah.
her photos because she likes art. Doesn't seem to be
Chibi
going
Yaba.
well. Nobody likes her yet.
Karul. Mibwa.
Oh, Veggie Funa.
Somehow,
Oh, me ploy your bands. Irises all nably ginzo.
for some reason, the great neighbors stopped out of nowhere. I don't know what I did about that.
Anajoyola.
Batanabi.
Let's just make a quick friend.
Gularga Finosa, Batanabe, Tanini.
Oh.
Slefinaj Lamina.
Plu.
He
Hakyoin
is
Limla.
pretty angry about his day.
Kibaya. Harsagaprabe. Varanoi.
I wonder what's gotten this boy so upset. Why is Nyan so
Fremic
angry today?
Bogizi. Snipbara.
Ribaza. Sikafish Yekla. Yaba. Shalbo Bempi Guans.
Right. We'll see if he'll take photos with us. Will he do it?
Singula.
Anji.
Awesome. We'll start with these. That's kind of cute. Little brand new besties picture. You know, I'm going to go in for the black and white look. That old school look is a little bit better. Grr, we are so angry. There we go. That's pretty good. All right. Next. They could be better. They could be much better. Okay. I like this one. This one's really cute. That is adorable.
Yeah, Biminak.
Awesome. And,
Swafa Cabriz Harthrick. Thample. Beru Scandis. Gelna.
maybe he'll let me take a
shoot it.
picture of just
Chelner
him.
Squaz Nurska. Chirac Fluhane.
He is really angry. Poor guy. Look at him all extra pouty. Alright, we're gonna go for that classic black and white. A nice tall to get more of his frame inside there. Go. It's a little off center, that's fine. Ooh. The nonchalant. Why are his eyeballs always rolling in the back of his head? Quick smolder. Very cute. Alright. I enjoyed that. We'll just put this food in her pocket for later.
Quexel Rinshub.
Alright, and then we'll sell these to a publication.
Sanzibi.
Even if they're not that
Domiva
good.
Ka.
That'll
Fanachi Sarspa.
give her a little bit of fame.
Morehe Baringo. Zamboom Me Beach. Ugh.
Poor guy.
Oh. Nibhana.
And he's off. Goodbye, new friend. Alright, this one's got my thumb in it. Perfect. These aren't too bad. $8-9 a piece for these. Oh, $10 on that one is really good. Alright. There we go. Maybe have her get a little bite to eat. perfect. She's $98. All right. And it's 1 o'clock. Let's see if I can get some fishing in. Because I did click on that she likes fishing, so let's see if she can't catch some nice things to sell. Oh, great fishing lords, please grant me many, many fish.
Ooh.
See a cute little bass in there. I don't think we can keep the bass though.
Oh.
Not unless you have like an extra big tank.
Shama.
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh.
That's okay. Keep trying, girl. You got it. You'll eventually get it. All right, we'll make this go by faster. I did put her on long lifespan because I don't think we can do the legacy challenge on anything super short. Considering, like I said, I'm not really good at playing these without fully maxing out some basic skills first. So playing without any maxed skills to start with is a little hard for me. Ooh, she got a bass. Awesome. Wish I could keep it, but I don't have anything to put it in. Largemouth bass are one of my favorite. I don't want to call them average, but you're just your favorite average fish. I love largemouth bass. They're cute, burly, hardy. Oh, she's doing great, actually. I am going to take that 4,000 simoleons call in for the start of her house whenever that happens.
Oh,
So until then, we're just going to try to make some basic money to, like, eat and live off of. I should probably buy a painting easel since we can use our phone as a camera right now. Eventually, I do want to buy the, that Simstagram camera. It's really cute. And I'm under the impression it might take better pictures. I should probably get her a poo-poo pee-pee bush that she can poop and pee in because she really has to go. Alright, no time to meet Mortimer Goth. It's pee-pee poopy time. So, we're going to go into plumbing and toilets, and we're just gonna grab a bush and put it out back there, and kind of want to give her a bedroll, but I don't. How much are these? It's a mini camper. It's like $220 for a sleep outside mat. Is it worth it though? I really don't know. Let's see, how much for a cooler? I don't think I have a cooler on here. No, I do not. I have a mini fridge, but that's like close to $1,000. Okay, fine. Maybe it's activities and skills. Where is the cooler? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's see, an easel is 350. I'm going to stay with my phone camera, so we'll just back out of here and black out on the floor and pee in a bush. We're going to fertilize this bush. Do it. Fertilize that bush. Hurry up. Don't worry about Mortimer Goth. It doesn't matter. Alright. There we go. Bush well fertilized. I say we continue fishing because we need money super badly. I think there might also be an easel somewhere. So if we get $100, we could just go paint. Do you have enough for a small painting? I think we'll just sleep on a bench. She is catching fish. That is good. That salmon's $41. That's decent. I just want to get her something to sleep on before she blacks out on her face. Kitchen upgrade part. Okay. We don't have a kitchen yet, but that'll come in handy later. Looks like she's getting pretty hungry. This is spoiled. I probably should call for a pizza at least. Another decent bath. Does pizza show up this late? That is the question. Because she is starving. Tired. She's tired and starving. Alright. Well. Let's see. We have 180 something now. She can sleep in the poopy bush, I guess. That's fine. She is hungry. Okay, you know what? Let's just get her a pizza, and then she can go sleep in a pee-poo bush. So, we will order a delivery. Get some Canadian bacon pizza, because she has a sweet tooth right now, so. And then send her home. Take your pizza. Take your pizza, girl. I know you're tired. Take your pizza. There you go. Thank you so much. You don't have money, but go ahead and give him a tip so he can get out of here. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. Enjoy your tip. There you go. All right. Put it in your inventory. Take a nap in the poopy bush. You deserve it. There you go. We would take that quick nap. That's freaking hilarious. Look at her little toes hanging out. Her little sleepy toes. Look at those little sleepy toes. Look at that. Sleeping in a pee-pee bush. Perfect. Last resort bush nap went over great. She absolutely hated it, as I assumed she would. Now time to eat pizza. Oh, she somehow went back up. Why'd she go back in the bush? She was really sleepy. And now she's really stinky. Ew. Oh, poor girl. Okay. That was horrible. Let's go to Oasis Springs, and we'll go to Desert Bloom Park by ourselves because we're sneaky. Alright, and now we're just gonna look for some spots to dig in and possibly do some fishing over here. I don't really see anything worth digging up yet. Might take an extra day or two before any of this starts showing up. I think that, yeah, there is a frog spot here, so that's at least really cool. I don't see any of the digging spots, so it looks like we'll just fish after the frog. She is very uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable girl right now, since she had to sleep in a pee-poo bush.
Hello.
A bush made for the pee-poo. Alright, there we go.
Oh.
Gummy fish, that's kind of weird.
Ooh.
There we go, another bass.
Oh.
Another good salmon. So far, so good.
Ooh, something.
I think we're gonna try to get to 400 to get a tent first. Maybe. No, we don't want to go to the lounge right now. We're trying to make buck. We'll take that call for that free 4,000 simoleons, though, any day now. She does got a pee-pees. Girl's returning to active lot, even though there's a bathroom back there. Doing the pee-pee dance. She's probably not gonna make it. Hold on. She is not gonna make it if we don't intervene. Let's allow her to pee-pee here. There it is. There's that free money. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Alright, we now have 4,000 simoleons. We can go home and make her a tiny little house. Even though I don't have tiny living, we're going to do it anyways. We're going to give her a tiny little house to start with. Maybe a bed and an easel for painting. Don't know about that camera. Maybe the camera. But just some basic stuff to start with. Tiny little house. Big enough for a bed and a bathroom and a shower. Get rid of that pee-pee bush. I think she can only handle a day, that bush. That's just too much. Too much for her delicate sensibilities, even though she wanted to be outside. Living that vegetable life under the stars. It's just a little too much for her. I get it, don't get it. Alright. No, she bladder failured right at the toilet. Are you kidding me? Of course. Of course. Miss Stinky Butt over here would bladder failure right in front of the toilet. She just could not hold it anymore, and now she's green and brown. I'm so disappointed in her. She's very embarrassed, and I probably shouldn't be that disappointed. She's a sim. But yeah, we're gonna go home and cry about it. We're gonna go home and give her a tiny home with a shower so she could wash her stanky booty. All right, stanky booty, go home. Get your stanky butt home. You gorgeous stanky woman. We're gonna end this stream by making you a house and giving you a shower. No, step away. I'm making so much noise. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this stinky butt a house. Because her butt be stinky. As we have mentioned, she is dying from stink butt. Alright, pause, Miss Embarrass the Booty. And, not good at it yet, but we're going to build her a tiny house. Because her booty be stinky, and she would really appreciate a small house at this point. Who could blame her? Alright, I'm going to back out a little bit. I'm going to hit T so I can overtop. Cough like an old person in my shirt. And let's see, the beds are usually about 3 wide. We'll go 4, 7. We're going to go 7 by 7. Maybe that's too much. We'll go 5 by 7. Alright, nice and tiny. Just a square box. That's all she deserves right now. The bathroom is not going to be like all too big. I think I can fit a bathroom in that space. I hope a door will open up into the rest of it here. If not, I might have to make it one more bigger. So we shall see. Let's see here. Door. I would like a very green door, please. One here and one here. And then I will go into plumbing, because she's stinky. And where is that little oh, you know what? We can do a nice shower that we're just going to keep this whole time. How green can I get this? It's kind of minty, but yeah, I'll have to whiten this. I'll have to whiten this by 1. That's fine. Okay. And since we have that, give her... Oh, these toilets are so uncomfortable. Okay, we'll wait on the toilet. She'll still use the bush. Okay, we're gonna go sink. And I don't want to waste all the money on this. So I'm just gonna give her a cheap sink for now. There we go. And let's see, we'll give her a bed, like a thin bed. Where's this? That's 4-in-1. This is also a 4-in-1. But this doesn't have a good option on green. Okay, so I want to use this one because that's pretty green. Oh no, wait, here we go. This right here. And we're just gonna put that against the wall, and that works. And we'll build a little line right there. All right. And I'm not. Why is this house so tall? Hold on. Short. There we go. I'm going to move this one to here, and then I'm going to go back to the doors, choose the one with the glass on the front as a cute little front door. There we go. That's pretty basic. She's got $249 left. And she's got a place to sleep. She can pee-poo outside for now. She has a good shower, a decent sink, I would say. There's still no lighting in her house. The last $249, I don't think that's enough for an easel, but I'll check. It is not. It's $350 for the easel, so yeah, we're gonna have to wait on that. That's fine. That's fine. How about that rocking chair for the knitting? Let's see. Rocking chair for the knitting, I do have enough for, actually, so I'll take that. And that way she can just kind of rock her worries away for now. In her teeniest, tiniest of home. Nope, let go of the chair. Yeah, that's all we can do for now. Alright, perfect. I'm going to give that a roof and call that a day. On this one. Alright. Not undo. How do we turn it? There we go. Alright. And drop that tip. Like that. Kind of nice and squanch. And that's it. That's our basic little moppy, or little mopey manor. And I'm going to, let's see, I'll give it natural lighting and let's see, logic. Guess so. Whatever, I'll just click on the logic one. I think that's for kids, but I'm not really sure, so we'll go with that. And this is what we have. A disheveled little hovel. Very basic. Very, 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 very basic. And this is what she'll stay in. And I should probably give her lighting. But she doesn't need lighting right now. So we're just going to go with that. Alright, now that she's embarrassed, she can go take a soothing shower to soothe her embarrassment. Go on, Stinky. There you go. You gots to shower. And this should be a very soothing shower for her. It had a decent rating. And now she has a bed she can sleep in. So this should be not as bad as sleeping in a bush full of your own pee-pee poos. She's still embarrassed and very sleepy. I don't know why she keeps getting up and taking a nap. She probably should just go to sleep at this point. I don't need anyone staying over. She doesn't even have a full house to herself, really. there we go. All right, perfect. We have a little place with a little roof on a decent lot with a very uncomfortably hungry broccoli. She's also very sleepy, so she keeps taking naps. And that's where we're going to stop with our very veggie legacy challenge. With Nyan Spectre just calling us. She doesn't want to go to the moon rivalry right now. I know she is hungry, but we're going to have to stop the stream right here. It has been quite some time. So, it's good night to my girl Baressica here, taking her sleeps. She's had quite the rough start to her broccoli life. But this is it. This is where she starts on her very veggie legacy challenge. Who knows what's in store for her later, but please do come back and enjoy sharing some chaos with us. This has been Meg, or Megan, or Megan. And I will be back later to feed this girl and continue on her very veggie legacy challenge. Proposed by lilsimsie. Alright, see y'all later. Bye. Bye.